I am 1 month, 28 days, 4 weeks. I'm 1 month postpartum today. My belly is still going down, but I'll show you guys. Hips, hipping, and this is my belly. Here's poking out, sucking in. Poking out, sucking in. I have not weighed myself, and I don't think I'm gonna weigh myself until I'm gonna let them weigh me at my 6-week postpartum checkup. I've got some filming work to do today, so we are going to do makeup to get ready for that. All right, so yesterday was a good day. Yesterday I went and got my hair done. I tried out a new place because my normal place is not available, and I actually really liked it, so we'll see. We will see. My baby is asleep in the snoo right now, and you might hear him snoring. I sprayed Mario Badescu rose water on my face. I do not use a actual like cream moisturizer. This is the only moisturizer that I use. My skincare is so simple. I use this and Cetaphil face cream. My foundation is Shape Tape Cloud Coverage. The color I use is 44N Tan Neutral, and I feel like this is probably the best match I've ever had with any foundation type product ever. Buff that around, and then I use this bronzer by Hourglass. Just spread that all around. So today is kind of a busy day. I'm trying today to be like an actual mom and like housewife. I know, right? I'm gonna actually try to like straighten up the house and work today. Actually, I have a couple of videos that I have to record. This is a blush palette by Sephora. It's called Spice Market. Highlighter is Becca Champagne Pop. So yeah, I'm gonna try. The house isn't messy. I'm just gonna like try my hand at it today because the house isn't very messy. So I feel like today I could be like, oh, I'm just gonna straighten up, and like I could be doing a good job. You know what I mean? I did get a trim on my hair yesterday, but it just feels like, it feels so great. Like I don't get relaxers or anything. I think this, in like the black world, is just called like a silk press. Yeah, it's just like blow drying it and flat iron, I guess. I'm just gonna use this Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil. I use number 4. I like to add a little bit of a tail to just like make the brow a little bit longer, and then softly go in up here, just a tad, not too much. I realized in some of my videos from the past couple days I was going way heavy-handed, something that I don't like. I don't like a really dark brow. That's just me. If you like a dark brow, go for it. Okay, so just a little bit, and then I use the 24-hour brow setter, which is just like a clear gel, which helps them just like lay in whatever direction you want. I'm sharing my meal map with you guys for this week, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat 3 meals again today. I've been eating like 3 meals with you guys all week, and that's a lot for me. Mostly because when I'm like really doing keto, I am not that hungry, and that for me is one of the best parts about keto. And I say this with all due respect because I consider myself one of those people. Keto is a fat person's diet, okay? If you are hungry, keto is a good diet for you. You don't have to like worry about, you know, brown rice and chicken, all those weird foods that like still make you hungry after, because everything is basically like fat free. I just have Vaseline on my lip. I'm gonna rub it off a little bit. This is Beauty by Brooklyn pencil. She only has one pencil, so I don't know the name of the color. But yeah, keto for me just makes me not as hungry. And typically, like before I got pregnant, I he's growling. I was doing like one meal a day. And something that really bothers me, and people are like, oh my God, if you don't eat 6 small meals a day, your body's going to eat itself. With all due respect, if your body has 300 extra pounds of fat, that's the point, to eat itself. Your body's not going to just eat your liver, eat vital organs because you skip a meal. Stored body fat is there as leftover food. The only problem is on a standard American diet, we never put ourselves in a position where our body goes and accesses the stored body fat that we have for fuel, because we're constantly eating. I want you to think of your body fat as like a savings account, okay? And you have all this food saved up for you to be able to eat. And if you don't eat a new meal, you're not going to die. Your body is going to use your stored body fat. I want you to think of your stored body fat as leftovers, like little doggy bags that you took from the restaurant. Inside the stored body fat, you can survive off of that. Okay, there's calories, everything you need inside there. Electrolytes, minerals, nutrients, all that. It's just saved food. That's what it is. But we never put ourselves in a position to use it because we're constantly eating new food. So you can get fuel from one or two sources. I probably shouldn't say it like that, but your stored body fat or the new food that you eat. So I don't know. If you don't have excess stored body fat, I'm not talking about essential body fat. There is a certain amount of fat based on how tall you are, male or female. It's a few pounds that you need for essential body fat to make sure that your body continues to run properly. We're not talking to people with only essential body fat, and that's like Olympic level lean. Okay, but even if you have 50 pounds to lose, if you miss a meal, your body is not going to just eat your liver. It makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. Like, your body's not stupid. So when you actually get in the metabolic state of ketosis, your body is basically hooked up to your stored body fat and using that to fuel it. So you will naturally start to feel less hungry, not because you are forcibly starving yourself, but because your body is saying, oh, we already have food at home that we can eat. You're basically putting the two connections together, like hooking your body to a charger. That charger is that endless amount of body fat, not endless, but for some people, hundreds of pounds of body fat that they have. For some people, it might only be 15 to 20 pounds. But if you're doing keto the right way, you should naturally start to feel less hungry. Now, this does not take into account people that are struggling and dealing with food addiction, which is something that I dealt with, which is where I was eating even when I wasn't hungry. So a lot of times people are like, oh my God, I'm still hungry. No, you're not. You just think that you are. You're just bored. You need a hug. You're sad. You need to talk to somebody. But believe it or not, even though I've been living a ketogenic lifestyle for 6 years now, educating people on keto is probably one of my least favorite things to do. The reason is because everybody wants to argue with you. And I'm not about to argue with you, because first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about your mom. Or I'm gonna say something like, stay fat then, stay fat. Like, I don't wear a size 20 no more. So this conversation don't got nothing to do with me. I would rather just live my life and show people what I do. And if you want to follow, great. You don't want to do it, great. But I'm not about to argue with you about what you eat. You want to eat the bread, eat it, love it, enjoy it, live your life. Yay! But there are a lot of people that actually enjoy teaching people about keto, and you can find them on this app. One of my favorites is my friend, Dr. Ken Berry. He's on here. He's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. He has tons of videos. He's an actual doctor. So if you have questions about stuff like that, he can answer those questions. But me, I'd rather just live my life. And if you want to, like, I don't even say, oh my God, you have to do this. No, this is just what I'm doing. If you want to ask me a question, I'll answer it. But if you ask me while you're eating a donut, I don't give an F.